Hello! We are about to start the finale of Stranger Things. Before we get started, we are going to do some quick predictions. So let's start with Justin. What do you think is going to happen?
I honestly don't know. I don't think there's going to be a lot of deaths. At least I hope not. I hope Callie dies or Collie, whatever her name is. I don't trust her. I won't be sad at all if she dies. I just hope it ends satisfying. I don't think anyone's going to die. That's my big prediction. I think Callie might. I don't think anyone's going to. That's my bold prediction.
I'm kind of with Justin. I'm hoping for a no death finale or maybe one or two. I'm more like endings where the show ends, we get a nice brief send off to these characters. They get to go off and live their lives. Hopefully 11 gets her 3 waterfalls by the end of this. So
At least one waterfall.
one more. Steve better live.
I fully think that there is going to be no deaths, which I'm perfectly fine with. I don't really have any other thoughts besides that. I guess Vecna's going to die. Obviously, he's the villain.
Real.
He kind of has to die. But other than that, I don't really have any major plot predictions. I'm just excited to get into it. So it is currently like 1:15 in the morning on New Year's Day, and so we're tired and we want to enjoy this finale. So let's get started. So we just finished Stranger Things, the finale of the season of the series. Here is our instant reactions. No spoilers for now.
I thought it was an incredible ending. There weren't many things, if any, that I didn't like. I think it wrapped everything up very nicely. Still some nice surprises that I was not expecting at all. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to give it to Rick.
Same thing as Justin. I very much liked it. Loved the series all the way through. I will definitely go back and rewatch it now that it is fully finished. Very emotional ending. I will say that. On to Jay.
We are all devastated right now. It was a roller coaster of an episode. I don't know. I'm very happy and very sad. And I guess you're probably about to hear our more in-depth reactions in a few seconds. But yeah, I guess these are our reactions. I think we're all in a similar mindset of how we felt about this episode, this season, this series. Whew. All right, see you guys.
Big guy.
So you guys probably just watched our instant reactions to Stranger Things
Yep.
Justin was crying.
season 5.
So was Jay, and I'm sure you were, so don't even.
I wasn't like crying.
Jay, please continue.
I was like,
Please continue.
yeah. So you saw our reactions. I guess and our predictions also.
Yep.
And that was immediately before and after watching the finale of the entire series of Stranger
Yep.
Things. And so now we're it's a couple days later,
Yep.
and we're here to give our big, I guess, final review. I guess not just a season, but like the series,
show,
series
yeah.
in entirety, pretty much.
Are we doing any non-spoilers, or?
We can do some non-spoilers.
Okay.
But first, I want to rant.
Okay. Okay, go off.
On the first, after being up late watching the finale,
4 a.m. Like, late.
we had planned a trip to our closest Lego store that we have,
Yep.
which our closest one is like 3 hours away.
Yep. Fun
And
trip.
because my plan was I wanted to get the Creel house, the Lego Creel house from Stranger Things.
Yep.
And we get there, and it's sold out. And so I was like, all right, fine, I'll wait for that one, and I'll get a different set that I also wanted that came out that day. Also gone. So I wasted an entire trip
It was sad.
of 6 hours in total going from back and forth.
And they sold out fast.
We also took you to Target and Shields.
Yeah, because like I knew like the Creel house wouldn't be there, but
Right.
like or
Something.
or that other new set, but like because like I'm also trying to collect the modular buildings
Yep.
from Lego, and I was hoping like maybe that they had like an older one there that I don't have, and they didn't. So
Because I got the Ghostbusters Firehouse for Christmas, which Jay and I built together, and it was awesome.
Yep.
And I was going to get... I don't even know what I was going to get at the store. But I saw a Wicked set, and Rick's like, oh, you should get that. He's like, I was going to tell you about that. I never knew that existed, so that was cool. But Jay struck out so many times. And allegedly, the gift with purchase isn't ever going to get back in stock. The people online are saying.
well,
I hope it does.
It's already back,
Is it?
Set
but
sold out.
but the set is sold out.
I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube, people like ranting about like that exact thing. Is that
Yeah.
it's you can't get it. It's so stupid.
But Lego,
I hate it.
Lego has had a history of bringing back a gift with purchase, so I'll just wait for whatever.
Especially one like
that happens,
Like,
and the
that
set is also
sucks.
available. But and then if not, I'll just get it before it retires without the gift with purchase.
The Smeagol and Deagle one came back too later.
Did it? Good.
Yeah, at one point because it was sold out pretty quickly with the Shire, but then it came
That's
back.
Joyce and Hopper. Like I hate that. I don't like that at all. If it was just a Squawk, I feel like that'd be cool.
I ended
But-
up getting a Ninjago set.
Yeah, Rick struck gold.
I got the Old Town, and
Yeah.
then also built Dareth, Pixel, and a young Lloyd. So
Yep.
that was
And you got the doorway thing.
the character display that comes with all the ninjas for $40, which is insane. I remember as a kid, you had to buy like $100 worth of Lego Ninjago just to get everybody.
But the modular shopping street set, that new one, was available online, so I bought it there. So that will be coming in a couple days. But
Dude was depressed.
not a good
Rightfully
day.
so. Yeah, that was
What an awful
Stinky.
way to start the new year.
like 4.5 hours of sleep. No
Happy
Lego.
New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year. It's 2026 now.
Yeah, already messed up.
Yeah, I'm ready for next year.
Yeah.
Like, let's get this over with.
47 is our year.
27 is our year.
All right.
So back to Stranger Things.
guess.
That was kind of Stranger Things.
It's
It
strange.
was. It was.
Because of the Krill house that no one
Yep.
can get.
Yep.
Lego.
Do better.
All right. So, I guess in some non-spoilers, what are we... I guess you heard some of our thoughts a little bit ago with
Yep.
the thing, but I guess we can go into some details.
Can we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I was very satisfied with the ending, and I was just very satisfied with where everyone ended up. Again, no details, but one of the hardest things that a show has to do is stick the landing and give us at least some closure on where do these people end up. Like, what do they end up doing? And I feel like they did really well with that. I feel they're all, I mean, the ones that are there are in a good spot, and I felt that it was a nice sense of closure for the characters and for me. Like, okay, they're gonna go on and they'll be fine. And I was very satisfied. I think a lot of the critiques are insanely nitpicky that can be applied to any show that's ever been made. It's just amplified because Stranger Things is popular and it's cool to hate on the popular thing, which is stupid. But I really liked it. I was very impressed. Did some things I wasn't expecting, and I love it when my expectations are subverted. So I was very impressed.
I enjoyed it. Same thing as him. I was satisfied with how they ended the characters and everything. For someone who has watched the show since season 1,
Yep.
I said that I was very happy with it. So I said that's about all I got.
Yeah, I loved it. You know, just I don't have like any issues with what happened in this season. I think everything wrapped up perfectly.
Yep.
I guess like the issues that people are having with it, I don't see at all.
No.
I don't know. This is hard to talk about without spoilers.
I know it's really
I guess we can just move on to that in a second. Actually, first, what is our rankings of each season?
I was hoping you were going to say that.
I'll go. So I think for me, 4 is my favorite because
Good choice.
because I started watching it when 4 came out.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I binged the first 3 and then and got to 4, and so I guess my first memories with the show are really highlighted with season 4, and then I'll go 1, then 5, and then 2 and 3 might flip flop. I don't really know for sure with those two.
Okay. Solid.
Mine is 1, 4, 5, and then kind of same thing with 3 and 2. I've started to flip flop after I've rewatched the show because 2 isn't as bad as like everyone thinks it is.
Not at
It's
all.
just the one episode, which now actually has a reason to exist.
Also, I love all the seasons.
Yeah.
There's not one that I think is
One
bad.
has to be in last.
Yeah, something has to be at the bottom.
So first is 1, second is 2. They just both have, it's mature. It's like you go back and watch the scenes with Joyce and Will's dad. Like it's very different tonally from what we have now. But it's not a bad thing. And it's very Spielbergian. It's very Amblin, like Goonies, E.T. It's very. I love the vibes of 1 and 2. And yeah, people are very vocal about hating 2, but you go in 2's the second best rated season. Like it's not like you said, like none of them are bad. It's just third place is 4. It just had the sauce. The sequence with Separate Ways, and they're all going on the second to final episode when they're all going on their own things and that song's playing.
Yeah.
That's so good. And then 5 below that, and then 3. I think 3 is a ton of fun. It just does the least for me in terms of just, I don't know. It's fun, and like the summer that it came out like was a incredible time to release that season. Vibes were there, but it definitely just does the least for me. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 3.
So the way I view the seasons, I think 1 and 2 are like a very
Connected.
Yeah, very connected, very similar to each other, like in tone and everything. And 3 is kind of an outlier.
It is, because 4 and 5 are very close together.
And then 4 and 5 also feel like
I agree.
like a part 1, part 2 to each
Yep.
other. So I think that also kind of has to do with why 3 might be a little different.
Which again, 3 is still like a 8 out of 10 for me. Like it's not
still
bad at all.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to rank, but it's still, I think like very solid 4 and 1 are the top 2 for me.
Yeah, valid. 4 is so good. Oh my gosh.
All right. I guess let's
Jump
get
in.
into this.
Okay.
I guess we also didn't talk about volume 2 also because we were all gone for Christmas.
that's true.
So
Okay.
That's true.
The comment of nothing happened in volume 2 is such bull crap.
It's so stupid.
I said just because there wasn't huge action sequences, even though there was still the whole Elle leading
there's still
Callie
those,
and
yeah.
her through the when it's trying to pull them in. There's still stuff happening. I don't know where it's like we learn about it being a wormhole. I was like, I don't know where people are like nothing happened. I was like, things happened. It's just you were too busy looking at your phone.
Yeah. Stranger Things fans are rivaling Star Wars fans as being the most ungrateful and just petty fans I've ever seen in my life. So
I
let's
had
get it together, please.
And I also had a feeling that volume 2 was going to be heavily like, oh, it's setting up for the final episode.
Which makes sense. And it does.
yeah,
And it does
The
well.
point.
like
Spoilers ahead, by the way, from this point on.
yeah, but I think with the amount of scrolling people do on their phones during the show, I would hate.
Yeah.
I would hate to be in the theater for the finale because you'd probably be able barely be able to see the screen. Just how bright all the phones are. There's people just scrolling. Oh, look
one-
at Steve.
Yep.
And scroll.
Yeah.
Scroll.
No one has an attention span, so they're just like,
Oh,
not
my
enough action.
my ship didn't happen. This show sucks. Who
Your
cares?
unrealistic ship that has zero evidence of
That
being real
the-
ever. Sorry.
When a character has been in the relationship throughout the entire show,
Yep.
crazy.
Is
People need to understand what character assassination is, because that would have been character assassination if that would have
Yeah.
happened. Just so y'all are aware. Anyway, continue.
Little quick rant.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Some people
So stupid.
to where they watch when you watch a show just for that type of stuff. Why are you watching the show? It's either that or they started the show just because they heard about it and started at like season 4.
I can't imagine. Can you-
I swear, that has to be some people.
Insane.
Or some people that are complaining about the show right now heard it was popular, started watching
Yep.
it, and then just didn't get what they wanted, and now mad. I'm like,
Like, are you a real
it's-
person? Like, it's wild.
it's like, man, it's just the comment. It's popular to hate on things that are popular.
It's so annoying. Yep.
He gets views.
Yep.
So we've had the reveal of what the Upside Down actually is.
Yeah.
With that, it is a wormhole leading to a real different universe or different world that is the Abyss.
Yep.
What are our opinions on that?
I love it. I thought it was a cool revelation, and like Rick said, like nothing happened. I'm like, that's a pretty big revelation because we've gone this whole show thinking it was Hawkins Upside Down. No,
Yeah.
it's not. Like I love that.
And I'm sure some people are like, well, where'd that come from? I was like, season 4, when you find out that Elle sent him through to the Upside Down, it's actually, she's sending him there because that's what it shows. It's not showing the Upside Down, it's showing there when he's getting struck by lightning.
Yeah, because like watching season 4 and seeing that scene, like I always thought, oh, that's just the Upside Down before everything kind of like I would assume like Vecna changed it or something. But no, we learned no. Actually, that's how that world looks. It's a totally different place than the
Correct.
Upside Down.
Yep.
And I fully believe that was probably an idea since season 1.
Probably.
It just probably wasn't like fully formed until later on. But also, you don't need to have the entire thing planned out. Just as long as you write it well
Correct.
and make sure that everything flows well.
Yep. People have such a problem with like lore expanding, and it didn't even change the lore; it just added to it. And people are like, "Well, where'd that come from?" Like, it's okay for a show to evolve. Like, it's totally okay for new things to be added. Like, people have such a problem with that, and I'm like, how is that an issue? It's such a non-issue. It's like everything that comes out is just like these minor like nitpicks and just stupid complaints, and I'm like, just enjoy it. Like, what kind of life do you lead where you just?
I saw
It's
someone say,
wild.
well, if the Upside Down was created when Vecna got sent to the other thing, then why is it set on Will's birthday? I was like, the Upside Down wasn't created till Elle touched the Demogorgon. And that was the day that Will then gets taken. So that's why it's set to that date.
Yeah.
I always thought that was the reason. The people are trying to nitpick that too, and I'm sitting here like, the Upside Down was created then. He gets sent to that He gets sent to that other universe first.
Yeah.
I think people are like complaining about this, even though they kind of asked for it, because like a TV series like that, like from season 1, they had no idea that they're gonna get 4 more seasons. So like season 1 is like it ends kind of ambiguous, where that could be the end for
It could have.
the entire
Yep.
entire series, or they can move on
Yep.
with more. And so I think, yeah, they had to write new stuff to make the story flow, and like everyone asked for it. They wanted more seasons, and so this is what you asked for is what we got, and they did it. They did it well.
It's insane. Such a problem with. It's not even change. It's just new cool things being added to the mythos, and like, when did that become a negative? It's insane, and it's stupid. It's annoying. People are annoying. Whatever.
Also, like the shot of like the wormhole and like on the outside of space,
It's awesome.
it's a really good shot.
It's cool.
Steve's car's gonna be floating forever. R.I.P.
Yes, I guess the ending. I guess we're gonna kind of just jump around. I guess.
Yeah, let's do it.
But like the ending, I think is actually really similar to like the ending of season 1.
Yeah.
Well, 100%.
Because Elle saved the day
Yep.
and she's gone, and there's a question of whether or not she's alive or not, and that's the exact same ending of season 5, and so which kind of leaves the door open for another season. That's not going to happen, obviously, and we don't really want it or need it to happen.
Yeah.
But it's still like there's still a door open a third of the way.
Yep. Don't. That's so sad.
What, 3 inches?
3 inches. I thought it was very sweet. I like, Holly and Derek and their friends coming down, like that hit, and just the whole thing for me and why it hit so hard, especially at the end, is like, they're moving on. Dustin's going to college, Will went somewhere, Mike's a writer now, and all great endings and perfectly
Within
in
the
line
character.
with what they would do. Yeah. Max and Lucas, and it's just like, yeah, eventually your childhood is going to end. And like, whether or not you had a good childhood, bad childhood, that up to whatever happened to you. But like, my childhood was awesome. Their childhood was awesome. And like, putting the books away and like, they're all crying. Like, it was super emotional. But it's not like, the theme wasn't childhood good, adulthood bad. It's like what really got through to me was like adulthood can be just as good as your childhood, like if you keep that imagination, like if you keep your creativity, and Mike does, and they all do, like they still get together and everything. And that was like really impactful because you can have just as awesome as an adulthood as you did a childhood if you hold on to that, if you keep writing or keep doing whatever you're doing and you love it, then it can be just as effective. And that was really hard hitting to me.
Some people are very. Another thing that I've heard, a lot of people are very mad. Nobody died. I'm like, if you have watched this for 5 seasons and you're expecting someone to die now, like, I mean, it does make sense with like the stakes and everything. But I was very happy that no one died. I was like, I got that sad ending I wanted, where we just get to say goodbye to them. And I'm like, if you're watching the show and you're actively wanting these characters to die,
it's such a weird take.
That's such a weird thing.
I think it's also like just how season 5 was written, because like after season 4, like and like before season 5 even started, I was thinking like, yeah, probably somebody has to die in this season, but then just as season 5 went on, and this over time, and we're getting more and more time with the characters for the last time. Just you kind of feel it is in the season, like, oh, they're not gonna kill anyone, and rightfully so.
It would have felt tacked on, like just the way that it, like you said, the way that it was set up and written, it would have taken away from like you're saying goodbye to them, but not because they're dead, because they're grown up, and so are we, and that was, I think, way more effective than hoping one of them to die.
And like that one part where they fake us out with Steve falling off the tower, and
So
Jonathan
cheesy,
catches him.
so funny.
And
It would have worked better if they didn't black out first.
I know. I was like, what was that?
And like some people, I've seen someone go, "Oh, he should have fell to his death and died right there." I was like, if you want Steve to die from falling to his death,
especially in that moment, of all places.
It would have been so bad.
After he has ran in back for Nancy and Jonathan and fought a Demogorgon, fought Demo Dogs, fought, like, almost died the Demo Bats, and you want him to die from just a fall because they didn't stop the merge quick enough.
Yeah, if Steve was gonna die,
I was like, it'd be during that final thing, maybe pushing Dustin out of the way of something.
Yeah, or this would be like really dark, like their fight in Volume 2.
Oh,
like Dustin throws a blow on accident that just
I was
kills him.
honestly worried something like that was going to happen to one of them.
That'd be brutal, and that would work for the season, I think. But I'm glad that didn't happen.
That was scary.
But just for him to just fall off a thing would.
I just feel like that'd just be so unsatisfying.
It would have been.
No words, no nothing. Just he falls and dies. I was like, you want that to happen?
That's crazy.
It's just it wouldn't be fair to any of the characters if they died.
No, it wouldn't have.
Or like, I guess the main ones. I guess Murray could have died. I would have been fine.
I would have been sad for a minute, but I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
When he's like throwing that grenade at the helicopter,
I was scared he was gonna die.
Yeah, I thought he was like fully gonna jump off. And do
Crazy.
something. I was like, you know what? Heck yeah.
Yeah, but we did get deaths. We got Callie and Vecna.
Yeah.
Oh, Vecna's death.
Yeah, but like main characters.
Yeah.
I know.
One other thing is that if they would have killed somebody off, they could have done it in the coolest, best way possible, and people still would have cried about it. Like, they would have been, they didn't deserve to die. Why'd you kill them off? You stupid writer, blah, blah, blah. And, like, you would never have made them happy. Like, those vocal minority crybabies online. Like, nothing they could have done would have satisfied them.
They could have killed the entire cast, and everyone would have been like, this is the worst ending ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're already saying that, and they all lived.
Or I guess there's like the obvious death with 11, which is ambiguous. You can choose to believe whatever you want to believe.
Yeah.
And I think we personally all like to believe that she is alive.
I think they went too deep into it for it not to be true.
Yeah. But I also don't think anybody's wrong if they think that she's dead.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can believe whatever you want to believe.
Real.
I like to touch when Mike is telling his story, because if you really think about it, in Mike's head, he would think that there would have been 3 waterfalls when she finds something. But in the actual shot, there's only 2.
Actually, there's 3. Just this one is like a really tiny stream.
Okay.
That's like that big.
But I think he says 2.
Oh,
Someone says 2.
It's
isn't it?
3 or like
It's 3.
and then like at least 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like she goes someplace that has 2, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Good enough.
that's sweet.
I like it. I think there's a little too much evidence. I mean, there's evidence going both ways. Like, it makes sense either way. But I think she's alive and well in my head. She met up with Mike again, and they're married and they have kids.
Yeah, perfect ending.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
They're all happy with their significant others.
Yep.
I mean, it's like with like the thought of like that there's room for more. Like what would happen is either Mike would somehow like track her down, or she would reach out to him, and then somehow I guess for like action of whatever show that this is, or movie or whatever, or special, like it would attract the military.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And so.
No, Mike just goes on a writer's retreat to Iceland and goes to the exact village she's at. And
11?
just sees her.
Is that you?
Someone goes, Jane, orders for you, and it's just 11 there, and then they have like one of those moments where he drops something and is just staring at her.
That would have been a great ending to the show.
The odds of that.
It's like a flash
Some
forward.
random Icelandic town. Found her.
Because I'm pretty sure that is the location she goes to. I think is in Iceland. I heard.
Well,
Looks like it.
He tracks down on a place with the waterfalls and finds that place, and
Oh.
just so happens she's there.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
For the,
I guess would you watch like something in the future of like
I would
like
watch-
a
I would-
special
Absolutely.
or a movie?
where he finds her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I
I
would.
said I would love a sweet ending for the both of them
Mm-hmm.
because everyone got a happy ending except the storyteller.
Although I wouldn't.
You're really not wrong.
I would need the entire party there,
You would? That's fair.
or just them all to see Elle again.
Absolutely. Oh, that's so sad. I couldn't believe I was
The
distraught.
fact that they played Purple Rain
That was rough.
when she's
That started playing. I was
come
like,
on.
Prince, you son of a gun.
Like for that like hour that we thought she was actually dead, I was just like devastated at the end.
Me too. I'm like, please don't end. I gotta get something good out of this. Because this is rough.
Because throughout the entire series, 11 has been my favorite character.
Valid.
And then I think in this season she didn't do that much. I don't think,
Not wrong.
which was kind of disappointing. And then she does what she does in the finale, and I was like, and I'm just devastated the entire time.
Yeah.
And then we get the hint that maybe she's back, maybe she's not, and so you get that hopeful feeling again. But it's just like the thing she's dead. It's such a tragic feeling. Like she didn't get to live a normal life
Yeah.
at all.
Like that especially sucks with like Hopper's speech to her earlier where he's
Correct.
like, I need you to fight one last time.
Yeah.
And he says, fight for that you can actually have a life outside of this.
And that's another reason that I don't feel she's dead is because I don't think that's an awful message of Netflix to send, like, someone who was raised like this doesn't get a happy ending. Like, that feels kind of wrong. And Hopper's speech and Mike making the connection with the speakers at graduation. He's like, she couldn't have done that. She couldn't have gone to my mind because they were using those things. Like, she couldn't have done anything. So it had to have been Callie or somebody else doing that
And, like-
because they've shown how debilitating those speaker things are to her. And if those were blaring, Mike's like, she couldn't have done that. She couldn't have gone in my head because those were. I think she's fine.
And then like Callie's little moment of hearing that speech from Hopper, and like Hopper
That was very
coming and
good.
saving her. I was like, she's definitely thinking like, oh, Jane has people
Correct.
to protect her. I'm like, that's
Thought of it for herself too. Like maybe I could have a happy ending too.
I thought while Hopper was talking and Callie has the gun pointed at Hopper, that she was gonna shoot him in the head, right there, just a crazy like shocking shot of boom.
Oh,
that
my
would've-
gosh!
Because like I thought she was gonna be too far gone at that point,
Really?
or she was working with Vecna or something. And so I just that entire scene, I'm just sinking further and further back into the couch right there.
I did see you. You're like, please no.
I'm like, oh.
you know. I just realized Mike's bomb is like, if you think about it, if Elle is actually dead to that, Mike's bomb is the thing that killed her.
Yeah,
It's what sets
not
off
wrong.
the matter.
Yeah.
But Duffers also had a really cool way of shooting. So like when Kali died, when she gets shot, right, and like Jane is with her, and she, like her eyes close, and we see her die. Instead of like staying with Jane and Kali, we follow Hopper to get bandages, and we never see that again. We never see Kali or 11 in that situation, like with Kali again. So instead of staying with 11 with Kali while Hopper's going out to get bandages, we follow Hopper instead, which is cool because that leaves that ambiguous. That she definitely, I mean, it was one bullet. She could have, you know, however long later that happened, she was like, they need my help one last time before I die. I feel like that's totally, they left that ambiguous too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it makes too much sense for it to be
I
like.
guess. What is your guys' thoughts on the kaiju fight? Because some people are against it, some people are
It doesn't matter
discourse.
what they could have done, people would have cried. I thought it was so cool.
Uh,
How the
it was fun.
mind flare
It's the
was
mind
in
flare.
control the whole time. That's so
And him and
cool.
Vecna are now one. 'Cause
Yes.
some people are like, well, why isn't the Mind Flayer still alive? And Vecna, I was like, he just literally said in the shot, we are one.
Because beforehand, I was always under the understanding that like when Henry got banished to the what we now know as the Abyss by 11, that he sees the giant dark cloud in the sky, and forms it into the shadow version of the Mind Flayer.
Yep.
And so I kind of figured that the Mind Flayer is just was just this thing of just untapped energy, and then Henry harnessed it.
Yeah.
And so Henry was always Henry was the Mind Flayer. And so we learned no, the Mind Flayer is its own thing, and it's a partnership.
Yeah, he called to Henry when Henry picks up the asteroid, probably space rock, interdimensional rock, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
and it goes into his hand and whatnot, and we see him basically blow the eyes out of that one dude,
Yeah.
and then it calls out to him like, "Come find me."
It's more of like
So awesome.
like an Emperor and Darth Vader situation.
Yes.
Where yes, the Mind Flayer can kind of still be seen as like the head person in this, and then like the Emperor, and then Darth Vader is like I guess his henchman or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Vader is still doing this on his own because
Correct.
he wants to do it.
Yeah, I was so nervous they were gonna like try to do like a feel bad for Vecna redemption arc thing right there at the end when Will's talking to him. He's like, "No, I wanted this." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he's too far gone.
I was
Correct.
like, good.
It does do a great job of humanizing him, though. Like,
It,
'cause I
it
did feel bad
humanizes
for
him, but it doesn't like try to take away from all the bad he's
Correct.
done.
Like when
I-
he's crying, he's like,
I-
"Leave me alone, leave me alone." Like he is just a scared kid, but he's still a, he's
when
way
he's
far too gone.
sprinting at Holly and
Scary.
Darren.
Yeah, the officer,
Flint
whatever.
Lockwood.
Yeah, what
Flint
is
Lockwood.
But yeah, Jamie Campbell Bower,
Emmy. Yeah,
great performance.
he was crazy. I think he should get an Emmy.
He needs to be in more stuff.
I agree.
He does when he does like the "We Are One" and that tear just starts going right there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and his eyes
how
are
do you time that?
huge, and he's got the cut on his face. Like he is scary looking.
And like his acting of like when he's like walking through the cave and like he's fighting through it. I'm like,
Crazy. Also, it's insane that like his trauma was so bad that it physically did not. Like, it didn't
Well,
let him go in the
the
cave.
Mind Flayer didn't want
That's
him to
crazy.
go in there. I thought was the
Yeah, it was the Mind Flayer that was like holding him back because I guess he didn't fully remember what happened there either.
yeah, he didn't want I guess the Mind Flayer thought like, if he goes in here maybe he can be redeemed, but like it turns out no.
Or it'll just make him more unstable.
So the developers have said that the spin-off that they're doing is going to have something to do with The Rock.
I saw that.
I have no clue where that's going to go because they've also said that it's going to be a different town, different decade, it
Different characters.
has nothing to do with the Upside Down or the Mind Flayer or anything. So I have no clue how that's going to go
I trust him,
anywhere. Yeah,
but I have no clue. Yeah, I don't.
Maybe he'll show like, I feel like the Mind Flayer has to be something to like make the government agent run and then he's stuck in that cave. I don't know.
It's just like there has to be something to do with it for it to be a spin-off or else it's just a different show in the same universe that has nothing to do with
Yeah.
what we just watched. It's like
That's weird. It's like, am I here? Or
it's like it's just like, you know. By the way, The Office, same universe as Stranger Things. That'd be crazy.
I'd be down.
Michael Scott cameo.
Yep. He defeats the Mind Flayer. Pushes Levin out of the way. He defeats him.
Threat level midnight.
That'd go hard. Threat level Stranger Things.
Oh, the scene where Vecna is messing with Hopper, and
Oh!
it makes him think that he shot
you for
Elle
bringing this up.
through the tank.
My heart sank.
Yeah,
Oh.
because he shoots, and I'm immediately like, oh well, is it real? So what did he actually shoot? And
Opens it up
and then you see the tank is leaking, and he opens it, and you see the blood in there, and
3 bullets. She's just. I was like, oh. I was like, are you kidding me?
I thought that was real.
So did I.
And it cuts back to Elle, and they're just hearing the banging, and they're like, "What's that?" It's like, "That's not the
So
knocks."
intense.
And then I'm like, has she just not registered that she's like dying at that moment or something? Because like I still thought she was dead even when
Me too.
even when we saw her in the mine still moving
Yep.
around.
Because then, like, he gets her out and realized that she wasn't shot, and she's like, "What did you do? Like, I can't connect now." And I'm like, "No, that was brilliant."
I do kind of think it was weird that she was like kind of like shaming him for doing that afterwards.
Real.
I was like,
Wasn't his fault.
like my bad. I thought you were dying in there.
Becky paid him a visit. It wasn't his fault.
I'm not like you. I can't just resist this.
Real. Well, that was a crazy visual.
But
Like
it
her
was-
just floating in there, and woof. I was very nervous.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Vecna's death, where she because
Joyce.
Yes, my goat.
because Will helps Elle because he stops the hand from hitting her, and then he rips it off. Some people are like they defeated him too easily. I'm like, it was Will in his head messing with him, and Elle also using her powers.
The entire season is them doing things that kind of weaken him, so they are able to defeat him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if they don't do any of this stuff, then he probably would win
Right.
away, or it would take them a lot longer.
And Elle and Vecna even makes the comment, "You're a lot stronger than last time." Mm-hmm. And like and then Will's realizing that he's stronger than Vecna thinks. So like them combined are probably just as strong.
Yeah, it's like they didn't just show her training in the first episode for no reason.
Right.
It's like she's training for a reason, so she's able to take him up.
And you
So
have
she
a-
can't beat him.
And you have a second powered person through the hive mind that's also tapping into his head.
And like restraining
Literally.
him.
And then they stab him through one of the
Logan style.
inside the mind flayer's new body type
Yeah.
It's so good.
kaiju.
And then Joyce.
You mess
Freaking
with
You
Myers.
mess with the wrong family. Oh my goat. That was so earned.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
I mean, she used a different word.
Yeah, she did.
We're not saying it here.
Which went hard.
Went hard.
Went hard. No, and she chops off his head, and it's not like a clean chops off the head. She is just
Multiple.
bludgeoning
She's
him.
hacking
And
it.
every
Oh.
hit, it's a different character, and it has a flashback of them.
Yeah,
and like
like
the stuff
how-
that they've endured because of Vecna.
I'm like,
Brilliant.
that doesn't work if like the characters are dead in this moment. Like,
Correct.
most of them are dead. It's like you gotta like it's showing what he has done to them and like taken away so much from them. And I'm like, this
Yep.
hits.
What is Vecna thinking in those moments?
Shouldn't have kidnapped that kid.
Also, how
Did you say 6'7"?
Son of a gun.
Oh,
also like how many hits did it take for like before like he actually like died?
I mean, 2 maybe.
should just take the head with him.
Real.
She could have mounted it on her wall.
A deer, a goose, Vecna. that'd be cool. In her living room.
Oh, and like the sweet scene of like Holly and Nancy and Mike all reuniting was
That was very
a
sweet.
really
that
nice
was very
moment.
nice.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like, so after they defeated Vecna, I checked my phone to see what time it was. I'm like, it's only 2 o'clock? Or it's only 1 o'clock. I'm like, How is there still an hour and 10
There's
minutes
another
left?
hour.
I'm like, oh no.
We started at 1:15, I think. So
Okay, whatever. It's
It-
2:15.
it-
Whatever.
it-
It was less than an hour in. I'm like, oh, a lot of time for something to go wrong.
Yeah, and then they're driving back and they're celebrating. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
the military's gonna stop
Get a
us.
car wreck?
I was like, oh, here it comes.
Can you imagine? Car accident. all
And
dead.
it, and then they get there and they get out and the military stops them. That's when the whole L scene happens.
And where's
But
11?
Can we talk about like, because some people was like, just like the Finn Wolfhard, I thought did a great job in that scene.
He
of,
was
like
amazing.
screaming and running. I felt like I was rewatching like season 1 where he's sitting there going, "L, where are you?"
Yep. That was very sad.
And like, and Purple Rain starts playing, and they have the mind thing where like he's hysterically trying, like, "L, don't do this," and like, and she just ends it with like, "I love you," and he's like, "Talk to the others, they won't understand."
and he's like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah. And like, and she's and like the "I love you," and they kiss, and then he gets snapped back out of it.
Yeah.
And like all of them are yelling for L, like Dustin, Mike, and
which again, none of that could have happened if Elle was actually there because the speaker things are blaring that noise. Just saying.
I think my only gripe with the finale was that we didn't get the full intro sequence, which I know why they didn't do it because of the whole
true.
credit thing at the end. Just do it. Just do it twice.
It would not have hurt. Yeah, to have it in there.
Just put it
Yeah.
in. Because just that intro is such a staple to watching every episode of it because I watch it every time.
Yeah.
For,
Me too.
For every episode because it's just a great vibe to get to the episode, and so like we get part of it because what happens is just it's the title card that pops up.
Which part of me, I'm like, that's cool. Gets us in 30 seconds quicker. Kind of gives it like a finale vibe. But also,
It was really jarring.
yeah, I was like, just leave it in.
Yeah.
You can tell the end credit sequence. Like,
Yes.
Endgame didn't not have the Avengers logo at the beginning with the fanfare. Like, it was still there.
I mean, but that also doesn't have like credits rolling through that. Also.
Well, no, but still, I mean, they didn't compromise anything else for it. I mean,
Yeah. But I also did really enjoy that credit sequence also.
me too.
And the song choice was also amazing with Heroes by David Bowie.
I heard that and I lost it again. Gosh, dang it. Stop.
no, but then I will say the only thing that I wish maybe we got like one or two dialogue scenes of that, like maybe put like, this is the only thing that I will say that's probably nitpicky that I have. I just wish there was like something with like the military saying something or like them leaving or Hopper making some thing.
Yeah,
comment.
I think they could have brought in Owens again and said, "Yeah,
Me too.
You're off scot-free," because
He was just gone. That
I'm
wasn't
like-
it at all.
That's like the one thing
Yeah, just what happened
I
to the
would
military.
change in the epilogue is like one or two just little throw in like
Throwaway lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been, what is it? You've been not emancipated, but
Pardoned.
pardoned. Yeah.
yeah. Because
also, where's Vicky?
where's Vicky?
I don't care.
I don't care.
No one should care. And like Dustin's girlfriend.
Or
Who
Susie.
cares? Yeah,
it's
Susie,
like
who cares?
they have very much established that Dustin has pushed himself away from everyone. And in season 4, Susie makes the comment that her dad forbids her from ever seeing Dustin again after she changed the grade. She
Maybe
makes-
they're
and
still together. Maybe they're not. Who cares?
It's like they make it a point that she's not talked about.
But also like Vicky, who's in the season. We don't need like
No.
a full character finale for that character.
No, we
It's
don't.
like-
They make a point that Robin, Steve, and Nancy and Jonathan are visiting. They're not here currently. They're
Yeah.
off. So it's safe to assume Vicky just didn't want to come back to this town where she had some crazy crap happen to her.
Also, Vicky just isn't a main character.
No.
No.
She doesn't need disclosure.
And-
I mean,
No.
what even is there to do with that?
And
Nothing.
Robin does make the comment, overbearing girlfriends.
Yeah.
That's like in Endgame if we just got a random closure scene with
Maria Hill.
yeah.
5 minutes with her. Like,
Do we,
Great.
Do we need that?
Yeah.
do we need this? No, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. Yeah, her and Susie are so just non-important characters.
Yeah.
It didn't cross my mind once.
No,
Like,
Yeah, or like Mr. Clark.
literally.
We don't,
he's still in the crowd cheering for Dustin for his
Correct.
valedictorian
Yeah.
speech.
Yep. And with Ted, Ted Wheeler.
Ted the goat.
Yeah, he's alive in there. That's it. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, because like that's been his character the entire series.
Exactly.
Oh, Ted here too.
Yeah.
That's his character.
Yeah, and like I do, Mike's the whole thing with like they can't like Joyce gets called and they can't find Mike, and Hopper's speech to Mike about
Oh,
like
man, that got me too.
don't, because like some people are like upset that Hopper isn't devastated by Elle. I'm like, he had a scene talking to her where she's like, let me make my choice.
Yeah.
And he's already dealt with this once, and that's his whole thing to Mike, is him telling him like, hey, I've been through this before. He's like, you can't let it consume you, or else you're gonna turn out like I did for like a while.
It's good character growth for both characters. Like that was insane.
Oh, just Mike just being there, sitting in front of the library, just like hoping just to see Elle walk out of it, because that's where the portal was.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't feel right walking across that stage.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, like, I can't remember what his comment is, but he makes a comment. He's like, I don't feel right walking across there.
Because if anyone has the right to be bitter and like depressed, it's Hopper. Like twice as this has happened to him, and he's like, you just got to move on. He's like, it's not easy. You can choose to let this be you, and you're sad and you're wallowing and you won't move on, and this is just who you are, or you can live how she would want you to live and go do what you want to do. Like, you owe it to her to be yourself and not this shell of yourself just because she's gone.
And like,
It's very potent.
and then he finally gets to the graduation, and I love the scene between him and his mom.
It was so nice. I was like,
It was so
"Aw."
sweet, where she hugs him.
Yep.
And then Dustin's speech, which I was like, he went straight into D&D, and I was just waiting for the crowd to get mad.
Me too.
I was sitting
That
there
was
like, are
funny.
they about to get upset? But then I was like, by then, it's probably at that point where people are like, it wasn't D&D.
I do kind of wish there was like closure with like the town and like the bullies, maybe just something,
Real.
or just like, I don't know.
But there's nothing.
But like, how much time are we gonna spend on that? And we don't really need that.
No.
But he's like,
Yeah.
whatever. I guess one other really nitpick that doesn't matter at all. How did Max graduate?
They made an exception. She'd been through a lot.
Yeah.
I said the entire like year, like that point where she's in the coma was probably so traumatic that they were probably like, throw her a bone.
Yeah.
And also, she has like 4 smart friends,
Real.
extremely smart people in her life.
And when you have extraneous circumstances like that, like as someone who knows about stuff like that, if something were to happen in the family or a pandemic, you just say, you're good. You're fine. We're not going to keep you till you're 21. You've been in a coma, and
Dustin did all her
this
papers.
town has been
And like
through enough.
And like her grades were probably horrible before the coma, but also she's grieving because her brother just died.
Correct. And yeah, you don't be like, don't forget your your vocab quiz is on next Wednesday. Like, no.
And then she's
she's fine.
like,
Let her go.
And then her limbs proceeded to get snapped and almost died. And
Yes.
then then the town, like some people are like, how'd she graduate? I was like, you're asking that as in the town got ripped apart.
It's so stupid.
Just last season.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, no, it's just I'm like you're pointing out that stuff, but I'm like it's
You're focusing on the wrong things.
it's such a
Like,
non-issue.
It's so dumb. Non-issue. That's the word of this whole year of people complaining about things.
Non-issue.
It's a non-issue. Just relax.
chill.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do anymore, because I like since like October I've been just recapping the entire
I
series
know.
and then getting throughout this final season. What do I watch now?
At least we'll have Tales of is it 84?
85.
85.
That looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm
though.
fairly certain they're all voicing them, and I'm guessing they are, right?
I don't think they are.
You don't think so? They're probably a little too old now, I guess. You're not
Yeah.
wrong. Looks good, though.
But I'm curious what they do. I hope they don't throw in too much stuff that
I agree.
It's like we had this entire adventure with Demogorgons and stuff happening off screen. It's like, please don't do that. Just
Yeah.
have you can have like some small little like encounters or something, but
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah,
anything
maybe,
major.
maybe some people's plot holes are going to get filled just a little bit.
Yeah, but even like what plot hole?
I don't know. I'm making
I don't
fun
know.
of people.
I don't even know if I have any. I mean, I don't think I have any issues with the finale at all.
yeah.
Like, all my boxes were checked off.
Yeah. One last thing I want to talk about is that D&D game at the end where like they're sitting there and he like wraps this campaign at the end where
Brutal.
it's like, oh we lost and they're all upset and then it's like because they always called her a mage.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, you forgot about that one spell something that summoned the mage and she comes in and saves him
Yep.
at the end and then it's like, well. And then Max is like mad because they're like, oh, they get gold and they go and they live
Yep.
happy ever after. And Max is like, that's bull crap. She uses other words, but she goes, that's bull crap. She's like, I want more. So then Mike, being the DM he's been since
Yep.
season 1, he goes through this beautiful like story about how each of their characters go off, and it's like it's basically telling what these guys. It's giving us a hint at what these guys' future is. We don't exactly know if that's real, but like I like to think that all the things he said were real. Like
Yeah.
I do too.
so it's like Max and Lucas are still together and live happily ever after. Dustin goes to college. Will goes off and gets himself. I can't remember what exactly Will's ending was with that whole.
I think he was going out to like bars
Yeah.
and was meeting new people.
Yeah. And then he's like. And then they're all like, well, what about the storyteller? He's like, well, the storyteller is just going to continue to tell stories, which is actually like,
That's
in my
so
opinion,
nice.
is so sad.
Yeah.
Like just that comment, because it's still just he's sitting there, still just. And they're like, well, what about the mage? He's like, I think the mage went off and found a happy
That's
ending.
so nice. Like the way that
And it's like it goes with Elle telling him to like, hey, let them know it'll be okay. I'm like, that's sweet.
Like, yeah, everyone got their happy ending because Lucas and Max got their movie date.
yep.
Joyce and Hopper got
Married or getting
Yes!
married.
well, yeah.
I was so
They-
happy.
They went to Enzo's finally.
Finally.
I think if you guys didn't look over at me, I saw him get down and went,
Finally.
and then then they talk about moving the Montauk.
Yep.
Like,
It's-
okay. Go off.
Well, do you know what that is?
Well, it's a town, but it was
Yeah.
supposed to be the original title of the show.
Yeah. What else? Dustin did exactly what Eddie said he was going to do
Yep.
when he
Graduate.
graduated.
And he tells him like, hey, keep being like outside of the like, don't conform. He's like, the principal's gonna try to turn his school back to normal after we're gone.
Yep.
I think he flips him off.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, and it was fun. And then they get invited to a party by the one girl that like blew him off in like season 2.
Yeah.
And they're like, I've been, and that's when it goes into the D&D session.
I was very
like,
happy
that's
with
funny.
that. Yep.
I did see TikTok. It's like Dustin and Lucas and them at the party. It's like a bunch of dance.
Yeah.
It's like if they actually went to the party and they're just throwing down.
But yeah.
No, and then we get that nice little end credit shots of
Yeah.
each character, and I always thought that was
It's
nice.
very nice.
Yeah, I think, probably, just overall, I think this series is probably my favorite show,
Real.
just in general. I think that finale really solidified that. I've loved the entire series through and through.
Nah, nothing will ever top Ninjago. That's just peak entertainment.
It's not easy to end a show when you have like that many hour-long episodes, 5 seasons of stories and plot lines to wrap up, and you do it. Like that says a lot.
Yeah, because I guess people compare it to Game of Thrones. I've never seen Game of Thrones, but I've heard like that was actually like abysmal, and
I'm like,
It's insane.
It's like
I
this.
was like, this is a totally different show.
Yeah, totally different show.
This is supposed to be very homage to like the 80s era of movies.
Well,
And
they were
those-
comparing because the ending. They said the ending was just as bad as Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
and it absolutely was not. Game of Thrones' final season was written before the book was written, which is why it was so garbage. Is because none of the characters went in a way that they should have. This didn't. This was perfect.
Every character ending we got for the show,
was in line.
yeah,
Correct.
it was in line.
Right.
And like, and just the like what this show is paying homage to, like the era of movies. Those movies are very much these types of like stories get nice little happy wrap up
Yep.
endings.
Real.
and maybe like one or two casualties along the way,
Yep.
or like the characters are never the same, but they live happily. It's like I think of it like that's like saying Lord of the Rings is a terrible ending because nobody dies and they all get a like little
That is a
melancholy
great
ending.
point. That's a great point.
Like
Because Lord of the Rings is
you think
not
like
the
think like
happiest
Elle is
ending
like
ever.
Frodo, where she goes off
That is
with
a
nobody else.
brilliant
It's just a sad
comparison.
ending, and like people get their happy endings, and then like Sam still has the book
Yeah.
of the
It
story.
is technically a happy ending, but it's very
It's still a sad ending for Elle.
Yeah,
correct.
Because like,
that's
she's not with her people.
yeah, but I'm saying like Frodo
Correct,
goes
now there's
off to
Frodo.
the elves and he leaves his friends, and it's supposed to be sad because that's basically him killing himself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm getting at is like that ending of like I think of it more like Lord of the Rings. The ending is sad. They get their ending. They split off. They live different lives. It's just it's a sad goodbye to the characters.
That is a
I'm
very
like-
good point. That's an awesome comparison.
I was like, there's so
That
many.
epilogue also goes on for like an hour.
It does.
So that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had friends that were like, oh, that last hour was boring or whatever.
I'm like-
The first hour was great, you know, because it was
Someone said that.
entertaining. Yeah, and the people that we were with last night.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I was like, this is like I understand this is like a horror-esque show, kind of like fun show. I understand that point of view for some. I'm like at the same time, I'm like it's also a character-driven show. The ending
Drama.
needs the ending needs to be very character-driven to me. I'm like that's how it should end. It's like we wrap up these characters' arcs.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, can't just kill Vecna and then all right, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. They're all just sad and they get out of there and the military doesn't hurt them or like nothing happens. It's like,
Yeah,
Wouldn't be realistic at all.
yeah. I was like, you guys would be complaining about the plot
then that's
holes.
nothing happened.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys would be complaining that if after they killed Vecna, they get out of the Upside Down and then they get like just a happy shot of all of them together and it ends.
Freeze frame, high five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what people probably wanted. They're like, oh, it should just they get out and it
SpongeBob
just
movie ending.
ends. Yeah, it just ends. I'm sitting here like, you want just to watch that and then just say goodbye to these characters in like a quick little. They walk out of the Upside Down all heroic and
Yeah.
it ends, goes to black. That's how you'd want it to end. That's beyond stupid to me.
Zero
I was
closure.
like, they're like, well, it didn't need to be an hour. I was like, you had to wrap up Hopper and Joyce, had to wrap up Mike, Lucas, them, and it ends with them playing a D&D sesh. That's really sweet.
Perfect. Yeah.
For a review that we're doing, something that we really enjoyed, we're sure doing a lot of ranting.
Yeah, we are.
But
We're ranting about other people.
Other people.
we're ranting about all the complaints about the show that we think are completely invalid.
Nonsense. Yeah.
It's because every time I try to talk about it, I just think of comments on TikToks or TikTok
Yeah.
videos. I'm like,
Real.
you guys
But hey,
still loved it.
I don't care what anyone thinks as long as I know I liked it
Real.
and that it ended well for me.
And
That
I'm
is
satisfied.
very true.
And I guess some people who might watch this video think that we're just glazing the heck out of the show. We love the show. The
Let us glaze.
The hard part is that no matter what everyone else says, our opinions will probably stay this. It's kind of like I've seen people get mad at Andrew from the Skate Podcast because he has nitpicks with the show, but he still gave it like a 9.
Yeah.
Oh no, he enjoyed something.
I'm like, he still
Oh,
loved the
no.
show. He loves these characters, and he got the happy ending for a character in a show that he loves. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, you didn't like it. I'm sorry.
we
Sorry.
liked it. Maybe if
My
Nick
bad.
maybe if Nick was here, you would have got more negative opinions. But
Yeah, probably.
Don't get us started.
he tried. He wanted to watch it that night.
Yeah, he didn't watch the entirety. So he's seen all for the first 4 seasons.
Yep.
And he says that he's enjoyed the first 4 seasons, and he's like, you know what, I think the show's bad now. So just having not seen
No
season-
reasons.
season 5.
No reason. He hasn't even watched it. So what does that mean?
Yeah, and-
like on what grounds?
Well, let's clarify. He's mad. He didn't like that Vecna is the big bad, even though he was like, it should have been the Mind Flayer.
watch the show.
Oh
Watch-
man, maybe you should have watched it.
And so he tried to watch the finale with us. It's like, why would you just go straight into the finale? It's like, well, I want to know how it ends. All right, then earn it and watch.
Yeah, watch the show.
Watch the show.
You've
What a
seen
crazy-
2 episodes of Volume 1. That makes just 6 more of this volume
Yeah.
of this season. I was like, just watch it.
Yeah, and no, you're not watching with us. Yet.
He's too
He was
busy.
like asking, like, is anything new going to be revealed in the finale? I don't know. I haven't watched the finale.
Yeah.
He asked us before we watched it. I don't know.
I was like,
I haven't seen it.
I mean,
And it was.
I mean, probably but like even like before that, it's like probably not that much. It's the finale. It's the whole point.
It's like, we have built to this point.
And we still found out the Mind Flayer was like, so there was still
Yeah.
stuff being revealed.
yeah, but it's like even if there wasn't like any big reveals at the end,
That's fine. 'cause
that's
it's
fine.
the finale.
It's a finale, and the whole point of the season is to unwrap all of this, to finally know what's going on. So
Just crazy. Crazy, crazy,
Weird.
crazy.
Weird.
because like in a sense,
Now we're ranting again.
the entire season is the finale.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's the last
You're not
season.
wrong.
So
Strange.
Stranger
I've seen
Things-
Stranger Things. though.
Stranger Things has happened.
Stranger Things have happened.
Uh,
so here's the thing.
so here's the... It's clobbering
I forgot
time.
he's still here.
Is he even in the shot? I don't think so.
No.
Get him in the shot. Hold up. No.
Just believe that there's a
Action
an
figure
action figure
of the thing.
with the thing from
Yeah.
2005.
Yeah. Because there is.
Yeah. He made a cameo in our first episode.
They did. Our very first.
Along
Our
with,
first steps.
along with the Sue and Johnny that Marvel Legends I bought that I still haven't got the rest of the Fantastic Four.
Real.
That's crazy. That figure was in episode 1. This is episode 20.
He's just sitting there.
Crazy. We are 20 episodes in.
Yeah. How far we've come.
We've gone 60 subs. That's a lot. Right?
Thank you.
Mostly probably people we.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They still chose-ish to subscribe. Right? Right?
But no, I've been
we
enjoying doing
bribed
this.
them.
Yeah. Subscribe.
We took their accounts and we subscribed for them.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's all we got for Stranger Things. I
Yeah.
think.
So
I mean, any other plot lines you got?
Hour and 10 minutes in.
I mean, we're gonna watch Marty Supreme later.
Yes, we are. I can't wait.
4:45.
Yeah.
I'm actually very excited.
I guess I don't know if we're gonna talk about. We'll probably talk about a little bit of it
Next weekend, maybe?
episode, even though the movie's been out for.
Maybe 3 weeks at that point.
Well,
A
too
while.
bad our theaters weren't showing it. So,
Real.
oh, I did watch a movie that I wanted to watch, but it never went to theaters. I watched Eternity.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said it was pretty good. I said it was a sweet story. I said it kind of delved into like, what would you do in a situation where like you could like someone, your first like husband died,
Oh, that's right.
and so the second husband she has to choose between the two of them, and it basically comes down like in the story is like it gives the message of like maybe love doesn't matter when you're happiest. Maybe it's all the things in between. It's kind of like the message of it, because like in the movie she finds out she was happy, like because when you die you look like how you did when you were the happiest. And the second husband realizes that she never had her hair like that when she was married to him, so she tells him to go off with the other husband, but then she figures out that maybe the happiest moment was actually like the calm with him. Is a sweet little
nice.
sweet little ending. So I'd recommend it. I think I gave it a 4. I
Nice.
said it was a solid movie. I thought the message was actually pretty sweet.
Good.
So
Yeah. I think the last movie I watched was SpongeBob.
Peak.
SpongeBob
Big
Big
guy
Guy
pants.
Pants Okay.
I watched Wake Up Dead Man on the second of my first movie of this year. Fantastic. Third Knives Out film. It was probably the best one. Deserves all the awards buzz it's getting. And I watched Begonia yesterday, which is... I wanted to watch it because it's getting some awards buzz, and I don't love the director, and so I'm like, okay, let's see if he can redeem himself. And Nick owns it, and I watched it, and I was so impressed. I'm like, this is such a weird, bonkers movie that just plays with what you believe the entire time, and the ending is just crazy. It was fun. Go watch Begonia. Go watch Wake Up Dead Man. They were both a lot of fun.
go watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, go watch Big
Yeah.
Guy Pants Okay. It's actually, I mean, it's having nice legs right now at the box office. So
I liked it in the first half. ending climax wasn't my favorite.
Skill issue, but that's okay.
It was like the minute
That's big guy pants, okay?
The minute that they went above the water, I was kind of like, okay.
It was like
When
10
when
minutes.
Ice Spice said SpongeBob Big Guy Paint's okay, I felt that.
I felt that too. I almost started crying. So inspirational.
Okay. Have you seen Stranger Things? Did you like it? We did,
We did.
obviously. If you didn't
did.
like it, we don't care.
It said, tell us why you don't like it, but we'll
We
probably
don't.
respond with a meme.
Probably.
Lois looking at her phone.
Yeah.
Or the other picture.
But yeah. I guess tell us what you thought. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Follow us on Letterboxd.
Yeah, follow us on all the stuff down in the description below.
There's stuff down there?
I think so.
Probably.
I don't
Hopefully.
know. You go look, figure it out.
We'll find out.
But yeah, I think that's all we got for today. And we'll
Cool.
see you in the next one.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.